Hello guys, so Monday means today is history day and hope you're seeing all the episodes. We started on December 5 and last you can tell 3-4 months we are doing this every day, and this is going to definitely double your score if you're watching every single day. Along with that, you have to do the basic books and test series also, and the foundation is the mandatory thing which we tell you, because there are 25 foundation video. Even though we have 1500 plus videos available on our channel, we still tell you please watch those 25 videos first. Okay, so if you're stressing on that much, you should understand the importance of that. Okay, else we could have simply given you a lot of NCERT and lectures and told like watch that, but we know that by watching that alone you will not pass prelims. Okay, so that's a very hard truth which you have to digest. So please watch this foundation and only then go to these lectures. Okay, everything is free. Okay, this is also free, this is also free, but please do it in that order because we want you to pass. Okay, because after that again you will come next year and tell like, sir, I clear, I did not clear, I did some blunders, I did that. Blunders are being done because you don't know the exam. Okay, so please watch the foundation. Okay, this is my WhatsApp number. You come and ask me anytime. We'll give you the foundation. Now question number 1. Who among the following had been given the title of Rajshri or Royal Saint? Okay, so this is actually for a freedom fighter, you can tell. So Patabi Sitaramaya, Tej Bahadur Sapru, Purushottam Das Tandon, Acharya Kriplani. So these 4 names in my spectrum lectures, which I did it in 2017, right? That is still valid now. 2017 when I did that, I just did it because there was no English spectrum or modern history good lectures available. Okay, everybody were doing in Hindi or other streams, and it was not that quality. I did not feel it good, so that's why we did that. And this every single video has more than I think 3 lakh views or something, okay, per video. So it's that overall playlist has lakhs of crores of views. So that is changing lives. Every year 3 to 4 questions of modern history are directly answerable from that playlist alone. So please watch that also. From that you will get this answer also, actually, I think. So this one, the answer is C. Purushottam Das Tandon. So his timeline, if you see, 1882 to 1962. He was a freedom fighter from UP. He is widely remembered for his efforts in achieving the official language of India status for Hindi. He was customarily given the title Rajashri, that is Raja plus Rishi kind of thing. So he, okay, it's Rajarshi. Okay, he was popularly known as UP Gandhi. Okay, this also is one fact. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, in 1961. That is 1 year before his death. So this facts, small facts about these personality, like this about him, everything we have one MCQ in our test series. So enrolled students can simply read it and assure that whatever UPSC asks, you can at least solve it through elimination. Okay. Now, who were the English officers who fought against Nana Sahib, and also he had died at Lucknow? Okay, meaning there will be multiple people who had fought with Nana Sahib. Okay, so they are asking who is the one who even died, meaning the officers died in Lucknow. So General Neil and Havelock, General Nicholson and Hudson, Hugh Ross and Onkel, William Taylor and I. So these things again in your spectrum in different places. It's not like they have listed it in one place. Like when they tell the story of Nana Sahib, one name will come. When they tell the story of Jhansi Rani, another name will come. Or maybe they are fighting with some other 1857 revolt time. It was like a pan-India movement. That is why they called the first war of Indian independence. And also that time different people like Nana Sahib was fighting in different places, like in Awadh, Lucknow, mostly in UP, but in other places also, Madhya Pradesh area you take, or in other South India you take, everywhere someone is fighting, okay, with the English officers. So in those chapters, the textbooks have mentioned these. UPSC will collect everything together and put a question to you. That time you will be confused. That is why we have the concept of revision charts also, which I'll show you now also. Revision chart, what do we do is we make a table like this for similar topics like this. So I'll tell like, okay, Nana Sahib, Jhansi Rani, this thing, like that, different names, and here which people, which are the officers, which is the year, what was the conclusion of that, did the Indians won or did Britishers won, that full thing in one table I give you. So if you did the spectrum videos, then you did my spectrum test series, then you did this revision chart, you are guaranteedly going to clear prelims. Okay, so that is the approach which we have already done. We have always done in a step-by-step format, and everything is important. So here answer is General Neil and Havelock. So for example, if you see, this is a revision chart. Okay, this is a revision chart model. So British officers in 1857 revolt. Like this, at least 250 charts I am planning to give to the students this year, 2023 batch, and next year it will be nearly 300 charts. Okay, so I sit and compile this based on the easiness which students are expecting from those who teach them. Okay, so if you see here, General Neil and Havelock, their stories are related to this Banaras, Allahabad, and Lucknow, and they had died. Okay, died at Lucknow while fighting against the rebel. Here also died at Lucknow in December 1857. So that was a question: who fought against Nana Sahib or his team, and also died at Lucknow? That is the answer. Then Campbell, if you see, in Kanpur, and then this Lawrence in Awadh, then this William Taylor in Bihar area, Hugh Gross with Jhansi Ki Rani, this uncle captured Banaras, Nicholson captured Delhi. Okay, then here if you see Hudson, he killed Bahadur Shah's sons, grandsons in Delhi. This a picture is also there in your NCERT. So this kind of things, like very minute things which usually you get confused, we give you in the form of a revision chart. So this actually is part of the paid test series. Okay, so that is not given separately, but like the samples you can see when you watch the Plums daily. Okay, now who among following Portuguese governor is known to have abolished practice of sati in Goa? This is again one of the favorite topic of UPSC, like who abolished sati, or who did this child remarriage thing, or who did the widow remarriage thing. These are all written in your Spectrum textbook or other textbooks in which you study. So it's a direct questions from textbook. Okay, but in exam hall you feel like it's very difficult. So this Alvarez, Francisco de Almeida, then this Martin Alfonso or Alfonso de Albuquerque. Okay, so these are the four Portuguese governor names. And you know Portuguese 1498 Vasco da Gama came. From that I started my Spectrum. Okay, chapter 1 will be about this, and my chapter 20 which I did will have the India getting independence. So that full story I have done in very detailed English lectures which you can go and watch for free now. Okay, so here again the answer will be Portuguese timeline is around this one, 15th century time, 15th 16th century. So answer is D. This person is the one who abolished the practice of sati. So he is encouraging Portuguese men also to take Indian women as wife and settle there. Okay, and he was the second Portuguese governor and real founder of Portuguese colonial empire in India. There are different people, each person would have done different things. Again, I'll show you a Spectrum screenshot. There's a Spectrum playlist screenshot here. If you see the appointing governors they started, then this Almeida was there who started this blue water policy. He defeated Egyptians and Gujarati. Then he did again something also, like the many important points are there. In Spectrum it will be like at least a half a page paragraph. In that the best bullet points I have put it here. Okay, and again this is lecture, and then I told test series you will enroll and learn, then you will do my revision chart. Your complete study will be over. Okay, so please take it seriously. Question number 4. Which of the following are true regarding Buddha age? According to Brahmanical law books, Vaishyas should not lend money for gaining interest. Cattle were being killed for meat. In Buddha age means you should see the timeline, like 500 to 600 or 600 to 500 BC timeline and all. So that time, what was the condition? So options 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 or 2. Brahmanical law telling that Vaishya should not lend for interest and the cattle were being killed for meat. This both statements are actually true. Okay, so in our history full test, students would have got it with my video explanations. And also, as I told, R.S. Sharma, complete 27 chapters free of cost is there in the YouTube already, free of cost. Okay, complete textbook I have taught you. Simply type Vysh IAS R.S. Sharma, you will get the playlist and sit and watch that. Okay, so you will learn entire thing about ancient history. Same like that medieval history, I have started a playlist, but because of your lack of response, we stopped it in middle. But again, if you are enrolled to my test series, right, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry that I didn't watch the lecture, because test series itself will cover everything. Okay, test series PDF assignment. So here this is also true. So Vaishyas were disliking Brahmanas, and cattle was being killed for meat. So the farming activity was not happening, or they were shortage of cattle. Okay, so the farmers also dislike Brahmanas. So when everyone start disliking Brahmanas, obviously Hinduism will have a problem. That is when Buddhism came into picture. Okay, when a new person called Buddha came and his policies were totally different, he don't put rules like this and all, obviously people will go to Buddhism. That is how Buddhism grew. Okay, but unfortunately Buddhism then spread outside India, and in India it became a very minority religion. Okay, Jainism is still more than Buddhism. It is there, you can tell, in India, but Buddhism is now almost not there in India. Now, last question. Which of the following are false? The first ever Jaina council happened in Patliputra. The Shvetambras boycotted the first Jaina council. So, you know, there is Buddhist council and there is Jaina council. Buddhist council, total 6 is there, including modern days timeline if you see. But 4 important Buddhist councils of ancient medieval history you have to study, which is very, very important. Like that also I'll give you a revision chart, my students, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then who was the king that time? Okay, then who was the president of that, or the, you can tell, the main chair of that council, who was the vice chair of that council, then what is the timeline or the year in which it happened, and what is the outcome which came, meaning at which like important decisions are made. Sometimes some big book they would have written, or maybe that Buddhism split into Mahayana and Hinayana, which happened in which council. These are not our important prelims question. Now this is all Buddhism, and this everybody teach you. But Jaina councils also used to exist, which usually I don't see people teaching you. So Jaina council, there are 2 councils. Okay, so the first council, whatever it is, that is this question. So first council is happened in Patliputra, and this one boycotted 1, 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So here they are asking which of the following are false. B is false because it is not Shwetambaras who boycotted, it is Digambaras who boycotted. So that again in my R.S. Sharma free lecture also you can watch. Or if you read here, the great famine during Jaina age, which lasted for 12 years, forced some Jainas to move down. Okay, meaning this is India. If you take India like this, suppose here Patliputra, Bihar, Jainism is there. Okay. Now what happened is a great famine happened. So people, half of the people went to Karnataka region. They went down. Okay. So they themselves called themselves as Digambaras. Okay. Or sky-clad. Sky-clad means they are not wearing clothes. Okay. And this one, they are white-clad. Meaning Shwetambaras, they are wearing white clothes. Here no clothes, here white clothes, here Digambaras, here Shwetambaras. Okay, north and south. And then Karnataka, you know, even now Jaina temples are there. That Bahubali statue in Shravanabelgola is there. Many things are there. So this story, okay, that splitting, that you should know. So now this happened like this, and after this when they met, they had difference in opinion, as South Jainas felt that North Jainas are not strictly following Mahavira's teaching. Okay, so the same thing in Buddhism is also there, Hinayana versus Mahayana, same like that Shwetambara versus Digambara. So South Jains, that is the Digambaras, boycotted the first council in Patliputra and called themselves the Digambaras. Okay. So this is a sample revision chart. So council 1 and 2, this happened in Patliputra, this happened in Vallabhi, Gujarat. This is the person, some Stallabahu or something, and this is Devaradi Kshamasramana. Then here if you see 300 BC is the timeline, second is in 521 AD, and then here if you see compilation of 12 Angas to replace the last 14 Purvas, and here final compilation of the 12 Angas and 12 Upangas. This is the outcome of those things. So like this, right, if you see in one place just before your prelims, you will have high retention rate in your brain, and in case it comes in prelims, okay, it's a bonus for you, because other students will try to recollect, like where did I read this, what chapter it was, but you, because you saw Vysh IAS revision chart, your retention will be more. Okay, so please try to learn from the right source. And as I told, Plums will give you these many MCQs in a year if you watch daily, but my test series students will get these many MCQs plus revision chart plus my guidance plus many other things. So please take it seriously. All these textbooks are important, because I see students asking, tell me 2 textbooks which I definitely study and I will clear prelims. There is no such 2 textbooks. Okay, everything has to be studied, and you have to have discipline, you have to have a proper timetable, you have to solve hundreds of thousands of MCQs including previous year questions. Okay, because previous year questions are repeating. So please enroll if you want, and if you are giving 23 prelims at least, please enroll to the subject wise. If you are weak in spectrum, if you are weak in R.S. Sharma or NCERT or Nitin Singhania and art and culture, for everything separate hundreds of MCQs with explanation PDF is there. And this is the bestseller pack where everything, meaning all the above textbooks together, 16 PDFs together will be there. You can sit and read at your comfort of your home, and I am telling you, your marks will double. Okay, this is a guarantee because I cover every textbook. Okay, so please WhatsApp us and get the foundation. And tomorrow we will, our teachers, Tuesday tomorrow, environment episode will come. Okay, environment or geography. So thank you and have a nice day.